You can do it, buddy. You can do it. Learning to ride a bike. Here's some other ideas from the old school. Um, paper origami. Paper origami. Like he couldn't have done that. 75% from here, where to the perimeter on another street. And then I'm sorry, ladies, if that's you, like saying, nope, nothing, nope, I ain't saying nothing, nope, nothing, nothing from me, nope. And then, please, I'm trying to like instill on dude some sort of law and order and some standard mediums for other things to happen. Like, okay, you know what I mean? And then, so let's see. It is good. You see, there's those of you that are traffic, right? Please, ladies, uh, you please say hi, even if I'm on air, so that I can give you a napkin. It'll be good for the show. People like it. Taking a moment. Blah, 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 blah. I got some right here. Oh, I should have flagged it down, but I'm just trying to hold on to what I gotta say. So, well, no, it'd be different. I still have it, but well, sure, but no, I'd still it's want to get it out. One. So, let's see. Remember, a small thing can change some things environment. Like if you put like wall up somewhere, right? On the other side where the sun doesn't regularly, like it's more watery and this and that. All right. Like in a place by itself, regardless of things, right? So if you do that for your area, right? What I'm trying to get at with the local ascension, formerly known as animals and reptiles and insects, right? That putting it like so freaking like I don't know like so whatever you do for something around you for them, right? Well, it changes the situation drastically the closer you put it to them. Like there's a percentage so that it like maybe doesn't get too moist all of a sudden. And while it might be sort of nice, it's maybe not the healthiest, right? And weaning them to right, and then making sure it's not going to collapse or something in wind, you know. All right, and then with small things, you know, that live Earth's wonderful assortment of critters and crawlies, of ascensions. The same there too, right? Um, Try not to go on the grass when you can, and then when you're having a heart attack or something, even like, well, you know what mild shock is. You can avoid it that way, and then don't stress about it. Just next time though, like because you'll still be trying to differentiate in situations, doing things better. Um, is just making sure you just take the steps to walk around as you to add to wherever it's happening in the back of your brain because you're stand-up people. No one wants to commit genocide, and the more problems that arise are how things get labeled as a whole as things like that. But in the end, it's not really the comparison. So since it's what's supposed to be a sliver of the comparison of a past genocide, as of being slaughter, right? So whatever. Isn't this now that we're past all that? Isn't that the most amazing and awesome? Aren't we all at the most amazing and awesome place? Too bad those other people, huh? But we, must be happy and you know presentive of the facts, draftees. So that's it. Nope. Yep, yep. Brotherly stuff is over. Okay, so there's that for your neighborhood friends. All right, and so let's see. Um, you know what I'm talking about. So and it doesn't take much, and it will produce other scenarios to come in, and you want it to be their level of change, not greater, so they don't get pushed out of house and home. There's another one for you on what you put up, so that there's no mistake in the spot as theirs, number one, and that it can't fit into something bigger's plan. All right. Little things like that out in the woods where you had your farm. Yeah. Those of you that um, would rather do paperwork in that area than do the phases. Um, and you're still having to survive on your own. Thank you very much. And hunt and things like that. Is this not the biggest atrocity of life? So, okay, wait. Uh, with your head straight, only use happy or inquisitive, like, oh, hey, what's up? You know, chilling version of inquisitive, like someone's talking to you. Sure, what's up, bud? I mean, I may not say, well, I mean, it's fair, buddy, bud. It's commonly known sort of as, right, in different areas too. So, all right, it's nothing bad. And then, write that down. Um, those of you starting up the quest, not one, I said. All right, there's rules and regulate. There's a rule and regulation. You have to take what I say on that too. All right, man, coming crazy from anywhere. All right. Unreal, baby. Oh, this horrible story. So you have to add the boards together that mean the difference, plus with the information of why on that too, along with the saves of the boards, with the saves on them and their why or how. So it is beautiful and wondrous and glorious. Yes. So, let's see. Well, there's a lot of youngins over there. I guess then I'll just take a couple of hits of vape here once it clears in a second. So, you know what? Did I ever tell you I love you? I know I did. Yes, sir. Bob and uh, Mary's. Yep. My other best friend, Mary Jane, too. Our third. I tried to introduce you. You know it. Hey, wait. Um, right. Well, there were like circumstances other than what. All right. Well, on with the delayed reaction for comfortableness of the story, so other people would be comfortable over paperwork. So, draftees, there's no getting around it. You are the one. Yep. Together, you can take the man in that phase one and walk out of there and go to the jail and be having beers within an hour of that. All right. And what's the jailer going to do? Look at you and be like, no, because then he'll end up in the lockup too, right? For however long he'd have to, no matter what. And eventually, we'll be back with the individuals again with the paperwork. Well, right. So well, that's what I'm saying. We'll have the signatures on the paper because you did the differences. And as a whole, right? No, you wouldn't come to me with the paperwork. And, well, I tell you what, I am about to have my permits for weapons. And what I'll do is I'll just shoot them down in the office if they don't comply. And then once the medicals take them, I'll take I mean, wrap them up in the car to the here's what one here. Washington or bust, baby. And it ain't gonna be hard. Yeah. I'm gonna play some hippie music, and I'm gonna be like on the interstate, like yeah, with a sign. Yeah. And then when I see certain cars, I'll be like, yo. And I know y'all will know me, and I know. Never mind that I don't need it. So, let's see what else, huh? Bums. That's what I'll just call it. All right, here we go. All right, so I come up with a way for another a reminder of chains you can create, right, by doing the ads, which is your different coworkers of different businesses, linking to some sort of well, so like your different areas can also, right, you cover them already, right? You also want to cover watching their ads for them. And if all you circles do that and you're already going right, there's like an extra, you want to spend 15 minutes a day on their ads too to see what's going on with that too, right? And if you do a regular scenario out of it, more money will go to you too, because you're doing the same thing in the business, and voila. All right, like do the version of, I don't know, right there, YouTube, right, or whatever. So, and so that is like sick coverage and some sick money that'll go around if you do it right, where y'all end up with highlights in the end. If you have a little computer, doing clips, so they get what the circles after for work, and then if they can go back for the funds, that's what it is. And then, or the in betweens, all of it, neutral stuff, right? Um, and then, you poor bastards, you have to get over your problems by draftees finishing the paperwork or doing the phase run. All right, that's that talk. All right, but so you'll have that. Oh, right. So when you get the rest, is so that it happens quick, and the different areas can get all of it too, and it's that much more um, coverage in real quick time for what the situation also does call for. Is you're not scamming anything at all. They want that in your brain, my beautiful brethren and sistren, my handsome brethren and beautiful sistren. All right, you're all wonderful to me, and and good kids, and as my children. And then I am man, ladies. And brother to you fellas in the end, really, as you see where we're at, right? So this is not casual Friday for me. Right? I swear the only reason I'm not wearing those white shirts because they have stains on them. And that didn't come out, and I don't. I have to. I should like do things to make it represent different stuff, and do art on like old shirts for people. Hey, I have property for sale too. Yes, I do. So, in any event, moving on to informative stuff, right? So with all that coverage you do, it will also generate legitimate more hours for your business employees. And if anything, what you can do, since maybe these days everyone's not trying to really work, have a specific whole department made up of it to do the finish out crunch, and then they just do their back and forth on it between the rest, and there they have the final that into, what I'm saying. And if anything, no matter what, eventually the department made up of it will send in what they already want, and the or selections of it, specifically perfect. So and then so man, I'm trying to fish for some mental health need for that board for you. And then just picture yourself, if you haven't gotten a board yet, this is what happens. You go, all right, so what can I do? And right, you learn some stuff, and you're like, whoa, right? And then you're trying to come up with stuff to be, like I said, of yourself for substance. And then you're like, well, maybe I can, and then you come up with it, and you're like, whoa, not that. just because everyone was rushing for work and money, so everyone could be comfortable. Should there be a way? So, oh, like we said, so um, uh, 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 uh. So, oh, right, for mental health reason. Um, well. That reminds me, where's my dollar for your new thinking? Hmm? $1 a day keeps the doctor very away. My sleazinesses. Yes. You know, former sleazinesses. Then our cleaner, one of our cleaners, everybody had we ended up on a rock somewhere on another planet, right? All together, like, oh, we got to get stuff done, and in a zillion years from now, or something, because we still have standards. We were able to create, dig, and things like that, and separate, etc. For plenty of chemicals for our cleaner to be like, oh, this is where we're at, because everyone's like, oh man, and he's like, and everyone's in their minds going, of sorts. Right. So just a reminder, folks, of the new year and happy holidays for what it is, isn't it? The bomb, baby. Ain't nobody going nowhere. What can I help with? Hmm. All right. So, remember, anybody, even if you don't have, right, if as long as the thing equals out to the ad, the money will go around. If you're not trying to witness the thing going on, maybe you already know, etc., or it's not your thing. So, but you can do it off of by targeting ad companies who are looking for new clientele of that sort. Oh, yes. I'm telling you all, if you want your 10 grand a month, start a chain of it, youngins. All right. The important thing to remember is to branch your chain so that it's equal, knowing you have more time that you can offer than needed of people in every sense. And you probably, you won't even need to work like 8 hours a day. Oh, oh. All right. Hmm. How else may I free my people? That's what girls do for you, draftees. Let me just tell you where we're at by now. Had there been not girls here, I would have just sitting here, started running drills around town at dudes, right? Like, come on, come on, come on. Dun, 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 dun. And it would have been all like easy, maybe. Maybe not the paper cuts, but time. I'm just kidding. And they're like, dum de dum de dum. Oh, doctor, um, no, 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 no. Playing with it, your hand on it, like, my my wrist over here, right? It's needs to be sewn, or if anything, what back with the hand on it, right? Gonna bolt the bone back together, and then that's it. Never. So, but and it doesn't work like that with small objects, and it hurts more trying. So don't, and you'll play more. All right, children. Yeah, as brother, right? You can call me like Barry Bear or something, right? I don't know. Wouldn't that be cool? So what I meant about forgetting the whole thing, that was for draftees. Um, and then possibly Zuckerberg if he whines. So, you know what I mean? After that, no, what, you know who is responsible? You know, maybe if the military leaders begged. I don't think I included them in the term to the end, did I? If I did, I'm leaving it that way. All right. That's just what time it was, and there's money on the board, meaning on the way. All right. There's been nothing outside of people losing it in the new track, and some's just versions of the old, and others are despiteful, etc. So it looks like the same scenario, but they just hadn't truly been working on things or something. I'm telling you, oh, youngins, oh, I want an hour a day out of you, not watching TV, listening to music or ads. All right, sitting there doing the math of putting that stuff together. If you don't have time where you get that amount of time, or so give me 1 hour, 3 times in, less than a week and a half to sit there and where you picked up at or added to because you had time, then because you were working things in a individual manner a little bit or little by little, so it wasn't enough. All right, I am telling you, oh my gosh. All right, and even by the third hour, which you might end up on earlier than the end of that time allotment. All right, because you'll be like, whoa. That was a lot of new information I was able to work out. Right. And the third one, you could be doing the matchup game on the numbers and be some sort of genius with numbers and run around on jobs that require someone to be able to remember numbers easy that way, because that's what it'll mean. Or crunch out issues real quick instead of having to even use the calculator, because you'd be that faster than, if anything, sitting there punching away on it, right? So it is, the potential is there that way to also drop out getting a job, and you'll have more money, youngins. Oh yeah. So um for what you're looking for, uh less than 8 hours of ads a day between each other's channels and things like that, you will freaking I mean, so whatever, do the math and see what the differences are, and you'll know. Businesses also, there you go. So it's kind of sunny right here. Let me I guess I could well, here, let me use the restroom. All right. And we'll start back up here. I'll start a new stream too. All right. I love you, ladies.